Hello to anyone clicking on this video. So basically what I do here on this channel is that since YouTube has removed dislikes from the public to where you can't see how many dislikes someone has, basically what I do here on this channel is that I just reveal how many likes, dislikes I got on my previous videos and I just put them on the video. So that's what I'm gonna do here. So last video got just 3 likes and 0 dislikes. I say that's pretty good. So yeah, thank you all and let's start the video. Hello returning and possibly new coming subscribers to my channel. The name is Poke and I am once again making another anime video. So, Shield Hero. That time Steve Rogers was reincarnated as an anime character. So what's up with it? Why am I making such a wild claim when other isekai anime like Re:Zero, Konosuba, or dare I even say Harry Potter exist? It's such a simple answer, but it's very hard to give a full explanation as to why. But essentially, it's the simple yet complex way it drags in the viewer. What I mean by this is that it will be fully explained in the video in 3 separate sections, from the least to most effective way. Spoilers for the first season of Shield Hero, however, I won't talk about any light novel sources as I haven't read them yet, so most of my opinions will come from the anime. So without further ado, let's get into it. For the first section, I will talk about the antagonists. Now, Shield Hero has multiple antagonists. They're not technically the main antagonist as far from season 1. They don't come directly at our main character, Naofumi. Sometimes they do, but they do affect his everyday life. The king, for instance, has a hatred for the Shield Hero. When he immediately came into the kingdom after he got Isekai, he was on his whole hater shit and literally ignored his ass until Naofumi told him to listen to him. He blindly listens to his daughter Mine, or what's canonically and preferably her name, Bitch. And so the king literally goes out of his way to make his life a living hell by taking his status as a hero and corrupting it, taking his payments away, not allowing his party to get class upgrades, and literally framing him for murder so he won't be able to go to any other kingdom. Bitch and the spear hero, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right, Motoyasu, are also antagonists that personally mess with his life, that are behind most of his accusations. And the funny thing is, Motoyasu thinks he's doing the right thing because of Bitch's manipulation, and so he's blinded by this heroic mindset that he's actually doing the right thing. The last notable antagonists are the heroes from the other world who are protecting their world in the waves by trying to fight the heroes where Naofumi is. It helps give Naofumi a decision about whether he should help the people of the world or the world itself, and they both have their pros and cons that put Naofumi more in a tough situation. With all these antagonists, rather than give the protagonist a reason for their journey, they're more like obstacles he has to overcome that are constantly chaining him down, but he still has to keep going. The reason I say this is the less effective way of being a beginner isekai anime is because the antagonists really be assholes, and watch them get away with a lot of stuff in the earlier episodes can turn fans away. But when you think about it, damn, they give a good job of making me hate them, and that's the whole point of an antagonist. Besides, the heroes from the other world who have their own reasons. So yeah, next statement for the video is going to be about world building in Rising of the Shield Hero. World building is an essential part of any isekai anime because a character from our world, or rather the anime world, is being transported to a place that both them and us the viewers aren't familiar with. Re:Zero does a really good job with world building and setting up the magic system very early on in the series, and helps the viewer better understand how this new world works. But I also think that Shield Hero is just as equally good and possibly does it better. Naofumi is essentially the only person who doesn't know how the world works, like us, while even the other heroes who got transported have some sense of what's going on. It sets up the magic system and a short but understandable history of why they were transported to another world. One of the best things Shield Hero has done is how each hero has an effect on the world, with the three heroes naively trying to be heroes and do as many quests as they can, but end up hurting the world, with Naofumi having to step in and fix it, with the ordinary people of the world having to live through it, and we get to see how it affects them through Naofumi's eyes. Whenever they bring up past plot points in future episodes and how they affected what's going on currently, you're like, oh damn, I remember that, and it's enjoyable. The only negative I can give is that there's still so much mystery surrounding the past heroes and what exactly waves are, but we'll have to see in the next future season 2 that is coming out pretty soon. So finally, arguably the best thing about Shield Hero is its main protagonist and supporting cast. In my opinion, Naofumi is one of the best isekai protagonists due to his character's evolution from being an ordinary naive Japanese adult to be this badass, barely trusting anyone and serious character who just doesn't want to experience betrayal again because of how bad of an experience it was to literally be transported from outside your world to get shit on by everyone there because of your role. It would have been anybody's super villain backstory, but Naofumi didn't want to follow everyone's expectations and strive to be better than the other heroes despite his work being overshadowed. Naofumi is very likable as we can understand his pain and even relate to it, which is why he is a great protagonist for new isekai fans who want a compelling and strong protagonist. Next is the supporting cast of Naofumi, most specifically his party, and they also get their own character growth throughout the story. In a way, the level system of Shield Hero can be linked to the overall character development the characters go through, and once they get stronger, it's a sign of how much they had to overcome to get where they are. Raftalia, the first party member, and undeniably best girl of the series next to the queen, is the one with the most noticeable character growth from appearance to personality. Even though she lost everything, she makes sure that it never puts her down, and when the time finally comes, when someone shows her kindness, she greatly accepts it and is willing to put her life on the line for it and to keep going. Fido, the second party member, is a comedic relief of the show, but does have a character arc, specifically around the queen of all Fittoria's Fittoria, where she has to prove her strength in order to protect Naofumi, in which she understands why she is fighting and grows. Finally, there's Melty, who is the princess of the kingdom, soon to be queen, who puts on two personas, the serious Melty and the childish and fun Melty. When she travels with Naofumi, she understands what it means to be serious in certain moments, but to let go and be free once in a while. Overall, the characters are very fun to watch and can be even relatable, which is why it's easy for newcomers to enjoy these kinds of characters. In conclusion, there are many factors as to why Shield Hero is a good anime for people new to the isekai genre. Is it my favorite isekai anime ever? I do very much enjoy it, and even have it as my top 5 favorite isekai anime, but I wouldn't say it's my all-time favorite. I prefer Re:Zero and Mushoku Tensei, but that's just my overall opinion. What should be taken out from this long video is that you should watch Shield Hero, as it's also getting a second season, and the first episode is probably airing when this video gets released. You won't have to be like us anime onlys and wait literal years for another season, so there's that. And that's it, we're done with the video. Thank you to anyone who stuck this long. This video is probably gonna be long from writing the script alone, but hopefully some of y'all enjoyed it. And if you did like it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and follow all my social media. I don't have much to say, so goodbye everyone.